So if a girl is texting you and you can tell that she's into you, but then when you try to meet up and you try to get her to come out to the date, she won't do it, watch this video. So a client of mine sent me a text conversation between him and this girl that he hung out with over the weekend. And when you read it, it kind of goes like this. The girl texts him out of the blue and she's like really concerned with where she stands with him because something happened over the weekend and she couldn't quite read him. And so she comes out the gate with this long message, like saying, hey, I apologize for this, this, and this, and blah, 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 blah. So he texts her back and he's like, hey, don't worry about it. Actually, I had a great time. And, I was actually just wondering maybe when we could hang out together soon. And immediately she cuts into this thing where she's like, okay, well, we'll think about getting together next week. And then she gives him a little emoji. But what I noticed as a texting coach was the shift between her concern over where she stood with him. And then immediately, once he validated her concerns and let her know that he really was into her, she flipped the script, and now all of a sudden she's kind of somewhat standoffish about actually meeting up. And the thing that made this difference was that he put her concerns to rest. She's like wondering where she stands with him. And then he reassures her that, yes, I am into you. Okay, rather than leaving her in that space, like working for his attention and wondering what he thinks of her, which from that space he can actually get what he wants, get her to meet up. But instead, he reassured her, and now all of a sudden, now that she has the validation, she's comfortable and no longer feels the urgency to, schedule a meetup. So in this case, what the guy did wrong was showing his cards. And the other thing that could have been done better was not going for the meetup the second that the girl's texting you, okay? Now, anytime a girl texts you out of the blue, yes, it is true that that's her thinking about you and she's going to be more primed to want to hang out with you. But you have to understand that there is a prerequisite amount of banter that has to happen back and forth. It's almost like a pinging process where you're checking to see, like, if you poke the girl, is she going to react, right? And you do that a couple times. And then once she keeps reacting, it's like, okay, maybe we should get together this weekend. When are you free? So these are very, very common mistakes. Showing your cards and going for the meetup too soon when the girl is texting you out of the blue. Make sure you get that banter in, and that girl will be a lot more likely to actually want to set a date with you. For more dating advice like this, follow my account and drop your thoughts in the comments below.